All right, welcome right back to Royce's Perspectives. Now, people, tonight's game between the Packers and the Commanders is going to be a very, very good game. You know, you're talking about two teams coming into this week, 1-0, coming off a very good divisional rival wins. With the Commanders beating the Giants 21-6, and the Packers beating the Lions 27-13. Now, Dan Campbell and those Detroit Lions don't look good at all. You know, they are a shell of themselves without Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson at the OC and DC. You know, they're not going to be the same team this year. So I think the Lions in that division, they're going to struggle more than what they thought, even with all the talent that they got. And when it comes to the New York Giants, having Abdul Carter is a big thing. You know, that defense is really, really good. But that offense has got to be better than what it has been, because Russell Wilson cannot continue to play like that. You know, if he play like that all season long, he's going to look worse with y'all New York than he did with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, at least they did make it to the playoffs, even though they did get blew out in the first half. But when it comes to the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love, you know, he has a lot of new weapons out there, especially the rookie wide receiver Matthew Golden that they picked up in the first round of this year's draft. He's going to catch a lot of touchdowns for Jordan Love. And when it comes to the Washington Commanders and Jayden Daniels, you know, that man is a weapon of his own. And they got Deebo Samuel over there, and they're ready to play football too. So I don't know who's going to win this game. I'm not going to make no predictions on the Packers or the Commanders, because, you know, this is a very, very good game. You know, with the talent that they both have on both sides of the ball, it's going to be very competitive. And it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out with the dub. Now, when it comes to Matt LaFleur, head coach for the Green Bay Packers, he's gotten that team into the playoffs many of times, but not to the Super Bowl yet. They got Micah Parsons, but that don't just give them the automatic spot. They got to play the whole season. And when it comes to the Washington Commanders almost being close to getting to the Super Bowl, you know, running into those Eagles, that was their problem. Now, they're going to have a tough time trying to win this game, the Commanders are. But the Green Bay Packers are going to do the same. So let's see how it all goes down, people. Green Bay Packers, Washington Commanders. Who you got?